Hello, this is Jeff from SoundProof-er Booth, and today I'm going to show you how to put together SPB63 soundproof sound booth from SoundProof-er Booth. First, lay out the parts. All these connectors and the parts that are in the inner circle over here, they will come in your door frame box. All the parts that laying on the outer circle, like those connectors and long parts, will be included in the frame box part. First, you start from the top of the frame, and this E-bar, which is part of the regular frame, need to be put through the whole F connector like this. 1, 2, and all the way through, just like that. Then connect the second one, which is a B connector. Then, with the E-bar pushed inside, connect the other F connector to the B-bar. And then complete the top assembly by pushing E connector all the way through again to the top. So that's what you're going to have. This part, A part, and the door parts, you can leave assembly for later. Next, connect this corner connector. For SPB3, that's going to be your outside corner. Notice that one part can have two holes. That should be going down. So connect that one in. And connect the other one. For SPB3, we have four-way connectors, 90-degree four-way connectors. Now we have assembled the first top part. Now we're going to move down and insert this C connector into the hinge door part. And right now put it all the way through. Even if it's clicked over here, push the click down and push it further down. It's going to help you later. Next is going to be D connector. Goes inside the F until it clicks. And make sure you put that E pole into the three-way 90-degree connector. Next, we're going to connect the H connector, the hinged H connector and the regular H connector. Now, remember how I pushed this one all the way through? Because it's going to be helping us to connect this. It's important that you connect both of them at the same time, not just one another, at the same time. So you start by fitting the poles inside the connector, just like that. And then you push the pins in and slide the connector inside. Just like that. And then you will be able to push it through even more. Again, one at a time, slowly, one at a time. And you see how I push this one all the way in, so it's not getting in the way. Now, it can also be connected, so you can pull it back and insert in this T connector. So now we can connect this one first and push this one further, like that, until they clicked. And now you complete this connection. Clicks here, clicks there at the same time. So this part is finished. So now we're going to connect the swinging portion of the door. And for that, we will connect the A bar to the L connector first. This is top L connector. like that. Then we're going to get the pole, C pole, connected also to the L connector. Then this portion, this is a T-bar, and a new model, you have this little latch. Make sure that the latch is inside. Then we're going to get another one, A pole, connected to the T-bar. Now this is the D-bar. D pole gets into the T-bar. And then there's the bottom L. We connect it here. And then we connect it here. So now we have the swinging portion of the door assembled, and we're just going to put it on the side and complete finishing the frame. So we're going to continue assembly and insert the C bar into the F connector, like that, until it clicks. The E bar that comes from the rest of the frame, we're going to connect to the 4-way 90-degree connector, like that. So now we have 2 poles lined up, and again, working them together, insert both poles first, like that, and then push the pins, the beam, the buttons, and just push it in. Okay? Now we have the top portion assembled. Now we're going to assemble the bottom part. The bottom part is going to be assembled pretty much the same way as we did at the top. So first, we're going to start by inserting the bottom E pole through the T connectors, hinged. And then we're going to attach it to the corner connector. Then we're going to put this one, the bottom T connector, all the way through, like that, all the way through. And then the bottom T connector is going to be attached to this pole. So we're going to have this assembly where this part and this part sliding and the corners are fixed. Now, we need to insert the poles into the bottom part. Now when you insert this connector, push it as far as you can, bypass that hole and push it all the way in. The same for this line. Insert it until click, push it in, and push it further inside. The same is on this side, D connector going to the T. Push until it clicks, push that in, and go in the further inside. And the E connector outside. So you're going to have now this structure where these 2 poles are longer than the inside, and it's going to make a connection to the middle much easier. So by making these panels shorter, we pushed it all the way in. It makes it easier now for us to connect the rest of the frame. So first, we're going to do this E connector and outside of the H connector, just like that. Then we're going to do the other side. Okay, now we have this kind of shorter, but it's intentional because remember we pulled it all the way inside. So what we're going to do now, we're going to just slide the pole out slightly and push it in. Push the pin inside, boom, locked in. The same is here, just push it out, direct to the inside the connector, slide, push it down, Done. The same on the other side. Just slide the T-connector slightly over so the whole thing lines up like this, and just pull it inside H connector, and this is done. So that completes the assembly of the door frame. The part of the door that we set it aside earlier will attach to the frame when everything else is completed. And now we will assemble the rest of the booth. To separate the booth from the floor, we provide these anti-vibration mats with the sound blocking layer. Make sure you put the mats on the floor first before you start assembling the rest of the panels, because once you assemble the panels, the booth is going to become too heavy to move. You're also going to find 3 straps, one long one and 2 short straps. These are designed to go across the roof to support the roof panel. So one edge, we're just going to loop around, and there is a loop there already, just like that. And the other side, there is a D-ring, so you need to go this around that and then feed it through the D-ring. And tighten it up. So that would support the roof. Okay, we start one here. Go above the strap, go above the pole, and make a circle around it like this. So you tighten it up, go around it, and then you continue over the other strap and reach the end. Now you can tie up the D-rings. Now when the frame is all set up, we're going to hang the blankets. So now when we have the frame and blankets set up, we're going to hang the soundproof panels. We have 1 door panel, 1 roof panel, and 5 wall panels. A little bit of warning, because these panels are very, very heavy. So we strongly recommend that you have somebody to help you hang them. So let me explain how this soundproofing wall panel works. There are 2 hooks that will go over the bar, like this. So the panel will be supported on the bar. There are also flap. There is an internal flap with soundproofing layer that's designed to seal the corners. There is another flap that's designed to go between the roof and the corner and the wall. And there is an outside flap that's designed to seal the whole thing. So the way it's designed, it's going to be maximum airtight, and we're going to show you how it actually works. Then outer flap, pull the corner tight together and apply like this. So that creates very nice and tight connection. So now we need to attach the door. The door has hook brackets to go over the frame parts, like that. This going over this and this going over that. And then it has multiple Velcro tie-ups just to secure the door. It has tie-ups all around the frame, in the frame, and out the frame. That makes the attachment nice and tight. And after this hooked up, we're going to attach the Velcro. So this is the roof we're going to put on top of the booth. Now this part is the Velcro hooks that will hook up on the flap, and this is the outside flap that's going to seal everything from the outside. Before we put it on, we're going to flip it over and roll it the other way. So once we put the roof on the top, we're just going to unroll it and it's going to be right in place. And now this is going to be on top. When you first put it in, just make sure this flap matches and closes on the Velcro, and the side one as well. And after that, you'll be able to just unroll it nicely. It's not going to slide anywhere else. So this completes assembly of SPB63 Soundproof-er Sound Booth 6x3. When it's fully assembled, it is 82 inches tall, 85 inches long, and 44 inches wide. We also supply an LED light with the booth, and it's really easy to attach it because you can simply slide it under the straps and you're ready. This bump is intentional to make sure it's all tight, and then you can simply turn the latch and it keeps the door closed.
Thank you for watching our video. We hope that you like and subscribe. Feel free to visit our website at www.vocalbooth2go.com or comment below.